Hi, my beauties. So, a group that I've been following on Facebook kind of, opened my eyes to, a lot of times we do these videos and we don't stop to think. There's a lot of people out there just beginning or, could be my age and just never have really done it, like my sister. She's older than I am. And I've always had to assist her with her makeup. So I thought I would start with some of the basics. Different things that you'll need. A good set of brushes. Okay. A good set doesn't mean expensive. You just don't want anything that's super cheap. Okay. You don't want anything, you want it to be soft. Okay. Like this. This is a blending brush. Okay. And the bristles are dense, they're soft. And, because anything rough, it's just going to pull and tug on your skin. No bueno. The blending brush you can use to put your transition colors, which we'll go into later. Or, to just blend out your eyeshadow. Another good brush to have is one like this. Okay, it's just a flat brush. This is real good for kind of packing the color on your lid, things like that. You can also use it to do detailing in the contour, which again, we'll get into that kind of thing. Also, another good brush to have is, I use mine, just a good fluffy kind of brush. For me, what I use this for mostly is when I prime my eyes. You want to set that. And I use, kind of like either a cream toned eyeshadow or a skin toned eyeshadow. And I use this and just swirl it all over, just kind of like you would use translucent powder to set your foundation. So that's another brush that is real important to have. A good blush brush. Okay. Personally, I like mine to have a little flexibility like this. Okay. A nice fluffy powder brush. Okay. And then if you're going to attempt highlighting or bronzer, anything like that, you want something kind of like this. I don't necessarily use my brushes the way they're supposed to, but another good brush to have is a fan. So that way, if you get like a little bit of fallout, a lot of times you can just brush that away. I also am a big fan of just a little detailer. And that's how I can really get in to the corners. A good flat brush. A lot of times I use this to do my eyebrows, to kind of fill them in. But that's kind of like the basics on the brushes. Mind you, this is just one of my containers. I have another one just like this, and then I have like this, two of them. It's always a good idea to have a lot of brushes. Now, there's all kinds of different beauty blenders, okay? I call them beauty blenders. Well, that one's like gross. I'll have to fix that. This is a Real Technique beauty sponge, we'll call it. This one, I'm not really sure, but it's kind of neat. And then there's even, like, this is Tarte. And you can kind of see the difference. When you have a sponge, you really should wet it. Okay? What that's going to do is it's going to make it softer. It's also going to make it bigger because these are actually the same in size. This was drying up, so it's not as big as it should be. And that's good for, like, I use a brush to do my foundation, but it leaves brush strokes. This, I just pat out and it smooths out the brush strokes. Brush strokes. I'm also a fan of having a little one. And what I use this for is to get in under my eye. And I also use it to press in some loose powder to set. So that's kind of like your basics on tools. There's tons of different tools out there. Here's a nifty. This is an eyelash curler. Okay? So what you do is you carefully slip your eyelashes in and then press and hold for a little bit. And what it's going to do is, some people, their eyelashes just come straight out. So this is going to curl them up. A good set of tweezers. If you're not super handy with mascara, this is a good tool too. Because you can stick this right under your lashes, do your mascara, okay? And that way it's getting on to this. And then to do, to do the upper eye, you just do that. It's not very much. Another tool that is my favorite is this. Okay. I don't like clumps in my mascara. So I use this to kind of comb through it. It separates the lashes, takes out the clumps. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Of course, you want to have a good pair of tweezers. You can go and get your eyebrows done. I don't. I prefer to pluck mine. Once you have them shaped, if you just, the maintenance on it is pretty easy. Another thing I'm a fan of is this. This is a color switch, and it's just a little foam. Okay, so basically when you've done a color, you can sit here, swirl it around in this, and then it's not going to transfer that color, so you can continue to use that brush. It's not necessary. A lot of people use, if you get BoxyCharm, a lot of people use the foam that's in that. Back in the day, we just used the paper towel, run the brush. I don't really recommend that because it's kind of rough on your brushes, but that is something that you can do. Let me think. I think that's it as far as tools. Let me know if you're new to makeup or if you're not new to makeup. Let me know what you want to see, or if I forgot something and you think of something, put it down below. I'm far from an expert, but I wanted to just take a moment and address those that aren't real familiar or comfortable, that kind of thing. Because there's a lot of things that, we just take for granted that everybody knows. Not everybody knows. So, again, anything, just leave it down below. If you like what you saw, hit the subscribe, ring the bell, hit the thumbs up, leave me a comment. I do have a giveaway that I'm going to be doing once I reach 350. Not sure yet if it's on a steady incline. I might do 2 giveaways. But definitely the one. So tell your friends, have them subscribe too. I do a lot of different things on my channel. I'm open to all kinds of ideas. So till then, bye my beauties.